Brooklyn Independent Television.
The Business Outreach Center was created to help aspiring business owners plan, establish, and grow their companies. Today it's known as the Business Outreach Center Network, and it's still doing all that and more. Here to bring us up to date on the BOC Network's many initiatives and services in Brooklyn is Nancy Carin, its Executive Director. Welcome, Nancy.
Hello, how are you?
Great. So, Nancy, tell us, what are some of the new services and existing services that the BOC Network provides?
Well, we maintain true to our mission, and we really work with a lot of micro-entrepreneurs, hardworking men and women who are starting new businesses and growing existing businesses. And that runs the gamut of, the local commercial strip businesses to new fashion designers, creative people. And then we've also started a few exciting initiatives. We focus one project on home-based childcare providers, and we work really intensively with people who want to start or grow home-based childcare businesses. We help them get money to start their businesses. We provide intensive training, and we help them, connect with CUNY Institute for Early Childhood Career Development, and so that they can build the quality of their program.
And how many locations do you have in Brooklyn?
We have two main locations, one in Fort Greene and one in South Brooklyn on Coney Island Avenue. And through those locations, we work with entrepreneurs from a lot of different immigrant communities. We have business counselors that speak French and Spanish, Russian, Tibetan, and a few African languages. And as a result, we're really able to serve a lot of different immigrant groups. And through our partnership with Chinatown Manpower Project, we work with the Chinese community as well.
The Chinese community is growing here in Brooklyn, so they're
It certainly is.
Now, I also know that the BOC Network has specific services for women entrepreneurs. Can you tell us about that?
Our Women's Business Center is sponsored by the Sba, and we do workshops in collaboration with a lot of our partners throughout Brooklyn for new businesses in topics like e-marketing, e-commerce, business development, developing financial projections, developing business plans. A lot of our clients have won the Brooklyn Business Plan competition, and so we're really proud of what the Women's Business Center is doing.
Give us examples of some of your most successful women entrepreneurs.
Well, we have some fashion designers. There's a new fashion designer. Her name is Nellie Parto, and she's really in the high fashion market. And we've worked with Courtney Washington for years, and he works with, the ethnic market. And he's really all over the country now, and he's, grown so much over time. We also work with, the small hair salons in Latino neighborhoods and Caribbean neighborhoods around the borough. And we've help finance a manufacturer who builds kitchen cabinets in East New York.
Okay. So tell us a little bit about finance, because I do know that the BOC Network provides microloans for some of these businesses. So how does the microloans work? How can an entrepreneur or business become eligible for those loans?
We started BOC Capital Corp, and that's our affiliate microlender. And that through BOC Capital Corp, we're able to lend businesses typically up to $50,000, but we're starting a new green lending initiative that increases that maximum higher. And the way that you apply to become a borrower at BOC Capital Corp is to go through a Part 1 application, which you represent what your plans are, what your income is at present, personal and business. You develop a very simple application which shows your future projections for what you see as your profitability, and then we're able to check your credit together with you and see if a loan is the best path, or if we should first talk about credit issues or building up your marketing and other things.
And these are SBA approved loans?
We do SBA microloans, and we also have other sources of financing. New York State Empire State Development has started a revolving loan fund, so we're lending out money that's New York State money, and there's several banks that lend us money, and so we have several sources of funds. As a matter of fact, we've really grown our capital base, and we have money to lend.
That's unusual in this marketplace, but it's good to hear.
Yeah, our last 2 quarters were our biggest ever, and we're really lending money, and we're looking for good businesses. We find that a business who might want capital could be a startup, but it also could be a well-established business that gets a new contract. It could be a business that already has bank financing, but it's just not enough.
So a lot of established small businesses are finding it hard to secure operating capital these days. Can the BOC Network provide a cushion?
And New York City has something called the Capital Access Program, and for people who don't have collateral, that we can utilize that program to strengthen their loan application.
Fantastic. So Nancy, just tell us, the BOC Center is a network program. What does that mean?
I'm sorry, I interrupted you, but we're really a collaborative organization by character. We started as a network. When we first established the center in Brooklyn, the next thing we did, the very next year, was establish a partner center in Queens in a collaboration with another nonprofit, and then we established 5 centers with collaborative partners around New York City, and we've maintained those collaborations to this day. And even in Brooklyn, we have collaborations with South Brooklyn Legal Services, with Child Development Support Corporation, with lots of banks and community partners, the Brooklyn Chamber of Commerce, of course. And as a result, we're able to leverage our joint resources for the benefit of each client that walks through the door. We don't just provide financing. We really help people access.
So in essence, you were ahead of the curve. I mean, you were forming collaborations to do this work, when collaborations weren't even hip and the thing to do.
Well, private businesses collaborate because that's what business is all about, reaching your market, reaching resources. And for the nonprofit sector to, stay in silos, it really doesn't make any sense.
So you have a big event coming up. You want to tell us about that?
Well, we honor, instead of honoring important people and politicians, we honor small businesses at our event. And it's called Celebrating Entrepreneurship, the BOC Awards. And we have selected about 8 awardees, all different kinds of businesses, from green businesses to a vendor who's, grown over the years and supported his family overseas, his extended family overseas. And we're really proud of this event. It's a lot of fun, and it'll be on Friday, May 6th in Manhattan. It's our fundraiser, and it's a great luncheon at Battery Gardens. It's going to be beautiful.
Fantastic. Nancy, thank you for being here and all the great work that you're doing in Brooklyn.
Well, thank you very much.
Download this program's podcast on iTunes. Keywords Brooklyn Independent Television.